Hello everyone, welcome back to Connerty Meadows Farm. Today in the kitchen we are going to be making nougat. For those of you that are new here, my name is Ricky. If you're not new, welcome back. I hope you all will really love this treat. It's delicious. It's one of my kids' favorite ones. Again, this treat is easily frozen. You can put it away in the freezer for another time. All right. Let's get started. This one only takes 4 ingredients. First one we're going to need is butter, 4 tablespoons of butter, 2 packages of white chocolate chips. I buy them in bulk. That equals anywhere between 3 and 4 cups. 2 bags of mini marshmallows. And 2 cups of gumdrops, and these are the cooking gumdrops. They're very, very small. The next step is to butter a 9 by 13 pan. Be generous with the butter. In a very, very large pot, put your 4 tablespoons of butter and melt it down. I was going a little quickly, so I didn't melt it all the way down. Put your marshmallows in, put your white chocolate chips in, and stir. This is on a very, very low heat. You don't want to burn the marshmallows or the chocolate chips. That's why sometimes it's actually kind of nicer to melt the butter first. Kind of gives you a little bit of base, but I was in a little bit of a hurry. Anyway, keep moving everything around in the pot. Do not stop. This is going to take you 10 to 15 minutes. Don't rush it. Just stir, stir, stir. You're going to be like Dory saying, just keep swimming, except that you're going to just keep stirring. And you can see as time goes on, it does become more fluid. Make sure you have a very strong spoon. Your spoon's going to be under a lot of stress. You can see it's super, super fluid by this point. So let's get it off the heat and brought over to the side table. At the side table, we're going to add our gumdrops, stir them all in, and then quickly, while it's still warm, and be careful, the pot will be hot, pour it into your 9 by 13 pan. It's sticky and hot, so just be careful. Scoop it all out, get the last little niggly bits, and spread it around on your pan, and then you're just going to find a lid and get it into the fridge. You can leave it for up to an hour or overnight. In my case, it was overnight. You could see it was hard, so I had to leave it on the counter for about an hour to let it warm up a bit. You're going to cut it into squares, and this is just to make it easier to take it out. You could also use parchment paper, not wax paper, if you did not want to butter the pan. Ask me how I know not to use wax paper. So at this point, we're just taking the bits out, and this is so that we can cut them. I just used a big flipper for the barbecue. Right, so now we're just going to go ahead and we're going to cut these into tiny squares. Much like the fudge that we made, very, very tiny squares. These are very filling, and you don't want to have too big of a bite. You can see it almost looks like little glass pieces inside of it. Here, I'm going to show you a few of the others with the colors. They actually look super, super cool. At this point, they are starting to warm up, so they're a little bit sticky. So just work quickly now, and you'll be able to put them all in. Wax paper down between the layers works just great. It just doesn't work when it's hot. Go ahead and finish up the last little bit, and you are done making your Christmas nougat. And that is how you make Christmas nougat, or nougat any other time of the year. You can store this in the fridge or the freezer until you need it. Don't leave it on the counter long term because it will start to melt. Thanks for hanging out with us today on the farm in the kitchen, guys. We'll see you next time.
I'm eating that.
Oh, but I needed a green one for the...